In this video we'll discuss how you can use the ink control as a signature capture control instead of the existing signature capture control. So Alpha Anywhere has always had a signature capture control which shows up here under data controls in the UX builder. But this signature capture control that is shown over here captures the signature as a as binary data, as a PNG file, as an image. Whereas the ink control will capture the signature using the ink format, which is an ASCII format, which is going to be substantially smaller. So let's go ahead now and first demonstrate the ink control working as a signature capture control, and then show how you would build a UX component to use an ink control to capture signatures. So we'll go over here into working preview, and you can see there's our first record. So we'll go ahead now and sign it, and we'll go there and we'll type in our signature, hit the accept button, then hit submit, and we can see now that the data got submitted, because if I go to the next record and then come back over here, there's the signature control and there's the signature that we captured. So let's go now and start from scratch and show how this was built. So I'm going to go here and create a new UX component, and I'm going to use a shortcut. Use this Genie now to basically create a UX that is bound to a SQL table. So I'll go there and I'll say connection string, and I'll choose Mariah test. This is basically a MariahDB database, and inside this database I have a table here called signature ink, which I'm going to accept, and then I'll just choose the fields that I want. So I've got an ID field, some text, and then another field called ink, which is just a long text field. So this is basically, the ink is going to be stored as character data in this long text field over here. So we'll go ahead and click OK now, go there and hit save. So now the Genie is going to go ahead and build this component for us. So I'll just call this signature 2, and then go ahead now and run it. And we can see now that there in this field over here we've basically got the raw signature data, the actual ink itself, but we want to display this using an ink control. So we're going to go back now to the component editor here and go to this ink control and change this control type here from text box to ink. But now we need to go and configure this ink control to be a signature capture control, because if I go ahead here and run it right now, I don't basically get the effect that I want. I don't have a sign or cancel button, etc. So I'm going to go back into the ink properties editor right there, and I'm going to use the Genie here to select the signature pattern. So you can see here's what a signature control looks like. Go ahead and click OK, OK, and then save it right now. And I'm going to adjust the height and width a little bit later, so we'll go ahead and run it right now. So there's our signature control. You can see right now it says sign for the first record. There's the second record. Let's go now to the new record. So we'll go here and type in test new. We'll leave the ID blank, and then we'll go ahead here and we'll sign it, and then we'll click the accept button, and then we'll hit the submit button, and now the data was submitted to the server. So if we go ahead and we actually turn debugging on so we can see what got submitted to the SQL database, we'll go here to the after dialog validate event over there, and we'll edit this action and we'll turn debugging mode on. So now let's go ahead now and save this, go over to working preview quickly. Let's go here now and change the signature, hit the accept button, and then hit submit. And now if we look at the code that got submitted, we can see that what got saved in the ink field is the ASCII definition that represents the ink. So what we've shown in this video is how you can use the ink control to capture signatures instead of the built-in signature capture control, and the main difference being that the ink control captures the signature using the ink format, which is an ASCII format and is significantly smaller than a PNG image file, which is what the signature capture control uses. Thanks very much for watching.